the forward, but we can run it back. We can. There's a poem in the front. Did you read that?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
That's alright. That's
Wait,
alright.
is it the I am the name of the sound?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I read that. I read
Okay, alright. So do you want to
that.
start at the forward or do you just want to skip to the beginning?
Nah. We don't. I'm gonna catch the forward though. I promise because I like forwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
alright. I know that woman. She used to live with a flock of birds on Lenox Avenue. I know her husband too. He fell for an 18-year-old girl with one of those deep down, spooky loves that made him so sad and happy he shot her just to keep the feeling going. When the woman, her name is Violet.
This is my first. This is my first introduction to. This is my introduction to Toni Morrison.
Good morning, everybody. So, today is the first day of spring classes, and I I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. Today I have an 8 in the morning class, 8:30 class, biology is what I'm taking. And I feel kind of tired, a little fatigued. My sleep schedule's kind of been off, but you know how it goes. I look a little tired, so I'm just adding mascara. Yeah, I'm excited for this semester. I was praying this morning. I was like, God, please be with me this semester. Help me to stay accountable. I've made my phone into something that I don't really want to pick up and use all the time. Like, all the good apps are gone. I deleted Instagram. I even deleted YouTube. I feel like I'm only going to consume YouTube if it's on my laptop. Yeah, I don't want to fall victim to that anymore. If you don't know, if you're new here, my name is Kat, and I'm currently getting my AA so that I can continue on to becoming a nurse. So that is why I'm still in school. Pretty much, I'm at school. It's so dead here. I think people are starting to get adjusted. I have to go after class to get my lab book. But for right now, I have class in about a few minutes, so I'm about to go head out there now. I'm still not used to vlogging in public, even though there's no one in this room. I always get so nervous, but time now is 8:18 and my class starts at 8:25. Cheers. Okay, it's been a little bit of time later. I got home from class around 12. I had to run a bit of errands, had some lunch, and then rested for a little bit. I've been doing a little bit of writing off screen, but today I just want to get familiar with the online portal for my class and then do a little bit of a writing session this evening. I was talking with one of my good friends and we were coming up with an idea on how to get our creative juices flowing, and we called it entering the lab, which I think is really fitting since I'm actually in class and we have a lab session. So I took notes while we were talking because sometimes it's just that good, you know. But whenever a scientist or a chemist or anyone in that side of the medical field, whenever they get into the lab, they have safety precautions. They have safety goggles, they have a lab coat, they have all their materials set up, and they also have their thesis, what they want to test out. Like, they have all of that stuff lined up. So we were talking and we were like, okay, so we know that we procrastinate, we know we love to consume, but if we eliminate certain things, cool, but at the same time, we need to add little implementations to our creative routine. So we're calling it going into the lab. So, um, something that's like grounding and intentional. So once you put it on, it could be like on the body. Like my friend mentioned something that she's been really wanting, is a pair of lace gloves. That's her journey. That's her side of things. So, and I love that. I love that. Part of my lab equipment of when I'm ready to be creative is to have a piece of fruit, save the sticker, put it on the fridge, and then get to work. So I have one mango left. I have to go grocery shopping for some more fruit and stuff like that. But I think mine is going to be surrounded by the healthy habits that I'm wanting to um, continue, which is eating healthier, um, healing my relationship with food, and then writing. So I've been making good progress. This is what I was talking about with my friend. And I wrote down through our conversation, this came to mind: a time to think, a time to process, a time to play, a time to create. So allowing myself the time to process all of these feelings, emotions that have been coming up, a time to play, meaning not everything has to be so serious all the time, like taking time to really um, get the creative juices flowing, working on something without an outcome, that sort of thing, and then a time to create. So, um, yeah, it just reminds me of that Bible verse, where it talks about there's a season for everything. Um, a season for mourning, a season for wealth, a season for poverty, a season for death, a season for rebirth. Like, God really knew, there's a time and a place for everything, and also that there's nothing new under the sun. So all of these archetypes of like, maybe one day I'm a villain in someone's story, maybe one day I'm like the highlight of someone's story. Like, there's a duality there because no one's perfect. Like, we all fall short in some capacity. So yeah, that's been my progress as of late. But right now, I have some studying I need to do, and I want to clean up a little bit, freshen up this place a bit as we start a brand new semester, spring semester 2026. It's well in full spring. Also, if you guys are on this writing journey with me, I do have a writing prompt for you. Oops. Personify Neglect. If it would focus. I want you to personify neglect. Like I said, I was talking to my friend, and we were just talking about our childhood, talking about the ways in which the body keeps a score. I don't know if you've read that book, but we were talking about it and how when you're younger, you don't necessarily have the language to communicate everything that you're absorbing. So your body and your soul does it. And so when you're older and all of these behaviors and patterns that come up that you're acting out, your body is like the one that's um, pulling all of this stuff up, I guess. I don't know how to explain it in a way, but yeah, so um we were talking about neglect, the ways in which that we can neglect ourselves, the ways in which neglect shapes a person, etc. So if you want to pull out your journal, reflect on How do you neglect yourself? Have you been neglected? Do you still need to forgive those who've neglected you? And, I think it's a really healing prompt. So that's one of the things I'm going to be working on tonight. This is my little makeshift desk. Okay, so I did a full hour of going over slides for Wednesday's lecture. I got to page 25 out of 97. Um, Time now is 3:10, so I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I have a headache coming on, and I want to take like a 45-minute nap. A 45-minute nap, and come back and probably see if I can get to page 50 of slides tonight. If not, I don't have class tomorrow, so I can always study and catch up tomorrow. But so far, we're just going over the basics of biology.